ball on that 47-yard line, first down.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Gets him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kicked out by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And the Texans get it! Has room down the left sideline. But after all that running, nothing comes of it. He's taken down deep on the other side of the field and will get nothing more than blocked extra points. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Berrios now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out, 18, that's it.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Rick Martin making that play.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Third down, Mixon gets it. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. This is reeled in by Jauan Jennings. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now try it right with McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Off the play fake, Purdy. The Texans closing in, and they will get him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has the open man downfield. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 12-point game in the first. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, that's one way to take another blocked kick out of the equation, right? And what's more, ends up being a pretty good call. They get the 2, they're up 14-0.
Yeah, you don't get that, then all the armchair quarterbacks are going to say, why are they chasing points so early? But you do, and everybody says, look at that, Kate. They're right back on schedule. You're a genius with that execution.
He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
So by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Stroud now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So, well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second and pretty long here.
118, what's that?
Trying again, following the sack. The right side, no one has it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long from here. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, on to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Back to throws. Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. The 50. 30. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
From the 17. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Mooney knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Wanting to start the drive and mix it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, offense not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quick, right? Swap. Another swap. You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for point.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Watch out! Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Has some room to work. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Get set. Up.
McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Just manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
All right. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Stroud from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's second down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans facing a 3rd and 6.
Nike Texans. All right.
From the gun, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you...
And here we go. It's another fake. This is caught. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, we all know fake punts can happen, but you're usually thinking first down way more than you're thinking touchdown. But if all the stars align, Brock, and you get the perfect throw from your punt,
just the perfect throw from the punter, but the perfect look to go take advantage as well. Hey, listen, if they drop another man or two back there, there's going to be bodies in coverage and no chance to get that conversion. Without that presence, nothing stopped them from scoring on the fake.
And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on the 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 21. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And it goes out inside the 5-yard line. That was near catastrophe, but instead, they're going to hang on to the football.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got it. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a 49er first down.
Get set.
Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Stroud throwing here on first. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy on the play action. Buying some time left. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. It's caught but short of the first. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the red zone now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, hey.
They go play action with Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers piling scoreboard yet again. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Blitz coming first round. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Into the pistol, McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out of punt. It ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of knocking the ball loose. Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Taken at the 2. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Kittle makes the catch. Off to the races, middle of the field. The 30, into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers trying to end this before the final quarter. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 6. Ready,
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. When they take this ahead for 7, we've got 2nd and 3 now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
ready. 19, go.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Back at the 31-yard
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Cougar 19, ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. This connects with Higgins. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, let's go. Good.
Stroud completes it quick. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ow, protect.
Here's Stroud again. Pulls it at the 7. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut into the lead by another point. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Oh, they drive the lateral. It's a live ball. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That's cut the board. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He runs it across, touchdown. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when we were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's